Oh, I'm gonna take my horse to the old Jupiter boys. Is it recorded?
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Jupiter Boys. I didn't interrupt you on that one.
Nope.
I just decided to let that fly. My name is Jim Jupiter,
And my name's Quinn Jupiter.
and we're the Jupiter Boys. We're two boys. We're from the planet Jupiter,
That's where we reside. Yes.
and most of the time.
But
we
I've
do
got a
spend
new-
a ton of time in Canada, which is our
Yes.
sort of like summer home. It's a weird place to have a summer home
Yeah.
because Canada is not really known for its summery times.
Not
but,
really, no.
That's where we vacation.
Yeah, that's right.
Vacation.
And lately, I've been vacationing in particular one spot, and I've moved from one pod to another pod.
And the new pod is it superior to the old pod?
I would say it's superior in a lot of ways. I'd say it's more free. It's a more free pod, and I'd say it's going well.
Freedom is a good feature to have in your pod. Each week we get together, we have conversations. They're dumb.
Yep.
They're very, very pointless. And
We
and
do
stupid.
it so you don't have to.
Exactly.
That's
That is our sort of tagline. We ripped it off of Ono, Ross, and Carrie.
Yep.
And
Thank-
we're sorry about that.
I think it's more of a tribute to them. I think we have little flavors
That's true.
of
Because
podcasts.
what
inside.
they do has merit.
Yeah.
So
We're just fans. We're just really big fans.
yeah, who do a shitty imitation of the thing.
Yeah.
So Quinn,
Yep.
as you know, we flip the coin of truth to decide who goes first in the topic-a-thon. There is the yellow side and there is the logo side. Which side would you like this week?
I'd like the yellow side, please.
Okay, one moment. It is the other side.
Is the other side?
Yeah. Take me down to the other side, or whatever.
Take me on the other side.
Okay, we have to stop. We'll get sued. Quinn,
Yeah.
let me start this timer. I'm actually disappointed in myself that I hadn't started the timer earlier.
It's fine.
No, it isn't.
It's fine.
It isn't, Quinn.
Okay.
And so what I wanted to talk about this week
Yeah.
is
Was the absence of your beautiful, beautiful brother?
no, actually that didn't bother me so much.
Understandable. Understandable.
No, I mean it's just something's been kind of eating away at me.
Yeah. What's eating Jimmy Jupiter?
What's eating your beatings? I don't know what that means. I just said it. What's eating your meetings?
What's eating your meetings is better.
I guess I was just like the problem that I was feeling
Yeah.
was that there was something missing. You
Okay.
know? Like I was like, what am I not doing that I usually do
Butt plugs?
all the time?
Or is it butt plugs that was missing?
No, like had a steady stream of butt plugs. that was
supplier.
that. Yeah. Oh man, I have the I have a guy. If you ever need butt plugs, I have the.
You got a butt plug
I have the
guy.
butt plug guy.
You have the butt plug guy
I mean, Mr.
from TV.
Mr. J Butt Plug. It's his family is actually he's the heir of the butt plug fortune.
So fucking stupid.
But actually, that's a nice transition because I realized that it had been a really long time since there'd been some Jim's Nutty Bits.
Actually, it was like 2 episodes ago. It hasn't really been a long time, Jim.
2 episodes is now like 4 weeks.
Yeah, in Jupiter
So-
Boys time, that's a long
that's
time.
that's like 3 human lifetimes.
Yeah.
So, Quinn,
Yes.
one thing, as I mentioned seconds ago, I have a steady stream of butt plugs from Mr. J Butt Plug.
Yeah.
And it's the same with all of my sex toys.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'm running out of room to store these bad boys.
Yeah, you got
right?
closets and closets full.
I have there's several rooms just adorned all over with sex
you
sex
have a
toys.
bunch of storage sheds.
So many sheds. And when you have that many sheds, people get really suspicious of
Yeah,
you.
it's true.
You can only have 1-2 sheds tops.
Like the guy at the rental place is like, sure, you can have all these sheds.
You don't rent
if I get-
sheds.
I know, but this is the Shed Emporium where you rent sheds. Okay, they're like storage spaces, but
Sorry.
they're just sheds.
I know butted you.
Yeah.
I didn't yes and you.
No, you didn't. You didn't. You didn't look up us on Google or Yelp before you came.
It's true. I'm actually looking at that now. Wow, you guys have incredible customer service
Rentals
records.
of sheds. You can keep your shovels in there. You can keep your illegal money in there.
What about sex toys?
Sex toys. Sex toys are like 70% of a business.
Okay, so because I have so many sex toys,
Yeah.
I realized pretty quickly that I need to come up with another use for these sex toys. I
Okay.
mean, like, if I'm only using them when I'm getting down and dirty, that's like, I mean, that's a good percentage of the day, but it's not all the time.
So I'm gonna envision another use for a sex toy that I have, which is a fleshlight.
Yes.
So I am thinking.
Do you have a fleshlight branded fleshlight?
No, I just have I have two knockoffs.
Okay.
But they're probably the same as fleshlights.
Can I just ask you something about your two knockoffs?
Yes.
Are they dramatically different versions, or are they basically, two very similar?
They're very
fleshlight objects.
They're very similar flashlight objects, but another use could be you fill it full of like dish soap, right?
Okay.
And you slide your straight like items that you want to clean,
Yeah.
like to do dishes.
So like
you scrape
you're
them
talking
through.
about like you're talking about basically you could do spoons,
Yep, spoons,
knives, but like not really sharp knives.
No.
Because that's gonna ruin your.
No,
your
you got to
fleshlight.
do butter knives and like you got to do your soft
Even
cutlery.
butter knives are gonna and like there's gonna be some food residue left in there, right?
There's some weird fleshlights that are super like wide that you could do plates through. There's
Wow.
ones that are like indestructible. You could make a fleshlight indestructible.
I mean, I guess you could, but the
make it
question-
out of flubber.
I mean, okay, yeah, I see what you're going. I see where you're going with here. What about you could have that, right? Okay, here's an idea. So you attach it to your sink,
Okay.
and you have your spout routed into the fleshlight. So when you turn on the water, it comes out of the vagina.
Yeah.
What you do is you turn that on, you pop some soap on your hands, you rub it all over, and then you just jam your hands in that vagina, and you just sort of scrub your
Okay.
hands in the rubber as the hot water runs over it.
Oh, that's a
It's
good
like
idea.
a exfoliation, clean.
Yeah, you could.
Plus, you're cleaning your fleshlight at the same time.
Yeah,
So it's
exactly.
ready for at a moment's notice.
You're washing your
at
hands.
at any given time.
You're washing your hands.
Yeah,
You're being cleanly.
there's so much hygiene going on in this situation.
There really is.
So I was thinking about what about like like if using like bullet vibrators as like earplugs, like if you need to sleep, like you could just like pop one of those in each ear.
Yeah, but if you sleep on your side, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be a no go.
True, that's true. You have to be sleeping either upright or on your back or on your face.
Like an eraser would be more useful. Like the end of like a little eraser.
Yeah, well, we're
for
not
nails,
talking
like
about
that's-
erasers, Quinn.
I
I
know.
don't have any erasers. I used up all my erasers. I have thousands of pocket vibrators. Okay. What about like tiny little dick dildos? Like really little ones. And like the balls just sit on the edges of your earlobes so you can easily just have,
They're like ergonomical too. Like they help your neck.
Well, I think we just invented a new sex toy. It's called the ear dick.
And the balls cradle your neck in ways that you didn't think was possible.
Like I was thinking about using like because we in an episode or two ago we talked about like how I think it was Carol at her hardware store. Sharon maybe she sells dildos as hammers, but they're very bad at driving in nails.
Yeah. You said that, I think.
So I was thinking about using a dildo as a hammer.
See, you have to get one of those like big ones that doesn't even like move. Like you have to get one that like
Yeah, I mean it would basically have to be like a wooden dildo.
Yeah.
Like which is like kind of like
or
a
a
crazy...
steel one. There's steel dildos.
There are steel dildos. They're stainless steel though.
Yeah.
So like you're gonna ding that motherfucker up.
But I'm sure there's like some copper dildos that you can get. Like
But copper is even softer than steel.
actually, yeah, you'd have to
That'd
get
be way worse.
when
And
you
also, I doubt there's copper. I mean, like copper, like is like
It's a
highly
terrible.
corrosive.
Yeah, it's terrible.
metal.
It's not a good metal to throw out first thing. Copper.
You don't want to jam
No,
that.
you get no points. Sit down. You fucking imbecile.
Not even guessing aluminium.
Aluminum would get wrecked.
No,
Actually,
aluminum.
no, that would be-
Aluminum is like in some ways. Anyway, let's not get into this.
Which metals are best? So another use for what are some other uses for vibrators? I feel like neck massagers. People already use those.
What if You
Okay.
set up like an intricate system of vibrators.
Oh, to make like a massage chair, or like to make like.
I wasn't thinking that, but now I am. So yeah, you like parallel wire all the wires together, and you like set them up in like an Iron Throne style vibrator chair.
Yeah.
And like you have it. Oh my god! So you have like those like soft dongs with the vibrators inside, but then you also have just like vibrators lining the insides of it.
Yeah.
So the whole thing just like whoa, 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 whoa.
Plus, like you'd have to get like a system that would link all like because a lot of vibrators are smart vibrators now, so you can like
Right.
control them with your phone and stuff.
Yeah.
So what they do is like
What you get is a supercomputer
what
that
he-
can communicate with
Yes.
all of them at once.
and what he does is he backs up all the phones to one cloud, right? Just the one cloud. not the. No, I don't know how he would do that, but he would have to like
Well,
be
here's-
able to juggle like 16 phones. He has like a control center where he can control 16 vibrators.
Oh, way more than 16. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about like
Hundreds,
1,000,
like a Game of
1,000
Thrones
vibrators
style
exactly.
vibrators
The whole chair is just melded together vibrators,
So genius.
and it's like hooked up to like 16 car batteries to power it.
Like every time they test it, they turn out the power in the whole neighborhood.
Well,
So-
not if it's on battery power, Quinn. I just
What
said
the hell? I'm trying to watch Frasier. Come on, man.
I finally get a chance because it's in syndication. Yeah, so I mean I think like a vibrator chair would be tits
Pretty
and
sick,
bomb.
Yeah.
What about a?
Oh, anal beads? What are some uses for anal beads?
That's a good question. You could wear them as a necklace.
You know what? I like a certain anal bead. Like it could be like your wand in Harry Potter.
That's true. If it's like it's more of like an anal wand, like an anal stick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like he still has those bumps on it because like you could like really make it fancy.
I was thinking
Go
like
to Comic-Con with
you
it.
could have like you could wrap them around your hands and like massage people with them.
Oh yeah.
'Cause, like,
Especially
it'd be,
like the steel ones would be kind of like nice and like a little bit if you like it a little firmer.
Yeah.
You could get like the rubber ones if you like it like and like you get like the foamy ones.
And that's
you
the
know?
end of the topic. Well, thank you, Quinn.
Yeah.
I think we found some more versatile uses for
a
all the
lot
sex
of
toys.
versatile uses. I didn't think it was gonna have legs that
Yeah,
topic,
well,
but
you know what? Sometimes I know when a topic is fertile and right for the fucking.
Yeah. The fucking.
The fucking.
The fucking.
Quinn, what do you got for me this week?
This week, I wanted to bring to you cannabis culture. We need to innovate in cannabis culture. We need to find something that they've never done before. You know,
Okay.
they've done pills.
Yeah.
They've done drinks.
Yep.
They've
Well,
done
they're
chocolates.
working on
They're
drinks.
working on drinks. They've done chocolates.
They've done
They've
gummies.
done gummies. They've done every
Foods of all kinds.
foods of all kinds.
Yeah.
Right? So foods are done.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a different type of cannabis experience. I'm talking about a cannabis experience that is so highly specific to your tastes and likes that it blows all other weeds out of the water. It is such an immersive experience.
Okay, what?
It's like a cinematic experience.
Please go on. I am compelled. I am. You hooked me.
So what we do is we have a worldwide initiative
Okay.
of bomb ass dudes who are gonna make this shit happen. The best weed ever made, right? We had all the fucking people who are in the weed industry all together, like a superpower of weed power.
Okay.
right?
The super pot.
Super weeds, boys.
You get them all in a big pot.
The soupy weeds, boys, girls, and whatever.
You've ignored
kind
my
of gender
pot
you
joke twice.
are. What? What was that? Sorry.
I called it a super pot
Super pot? It's pretty good.
because it's a pot of people. You get them all in one big pot, and it's also pot like pot.
Yeah. So what I'm imagining is if you like find out what the most potent types of marijuana are and the most like mellowed out marijuana, like the stuff like where you smoke it you take one hit and you feel like you're going to die and your heart's about to explode. And this type of shit that like you want to take on a Friday night. You take those two. You take the good aspects of them. You clone them together, the good aspects. Like you only raise the best ones
Okay,
that have
tell-
those attributes.
Tell me, Doctor Quinnifer, medicine woman.
Yeah.
What exactly? How exactly do you take only the good parts of the weed? I would like to know what is the science behind that.
Our scientists are working really hard to extract the best parts about weed.
Okay, yeah, you said that, but exactly how do you do that, Dr. Quinn?
Well, they take a syringe, right? And they
Yes.
poke it into the weed. And they extract the good parts.
Okay,
And they
so-
leave, I hope you're following me here, the bad parts.
Yeah, no, I follow that. How do you know which parts when you poke the syringe in are the good parts? Like, how do you know where to find?
It's a feel, baby. You get it or you don't. You can't be a doctor in this industry without the feel.
So what you're saying is your medicine is based entirely on hokum.
It's voodoo magic.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, not voodoo magic. No, that's a whole other magic. Ours is a totally different thing.
Okay. You did say it though. I mean, I didn't even say voodoo, and you mentioned voodoo. So I would imagine if you're bringing it up that it's probably pretty similar to voodoo.
Yeah, that would be fair. So I was thinking also, like, how do we get weed into technology more?
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
Like,
I like this.
like
idea.
wearable tech that, like, right? It's got like cream. Okay, so wearable tech that's got like a CBD or like a THC cream
Yeah.
that like kind of slowly over time.
Well, they've got
just
like
kind of goes on your
I
into
think
your
of it
blood.
like an insulin syringe pump, like when like one of those ones that's
Oh,
like
yeah.
wearable, and then like just like delivers your dosage, like it monitors and delivers your dosage throughout the day.
That would be awesome.
Like, what if you had one of
Oh,
those?
you could plan that. You could make it so that like you only get CBD heavy ones during the day, so you're
Yeah.
kind of relaxed, but you're not
exactly.
high.
You have it on like a schedule, so
And
that
then
like
THC heavy at night, so that you can really enjoy yourself.
fuck yeah, and like it could monitor the level of THC in your blood, so that you would know,
That's genius.
like at what point.
But I think you could easily do that with like a cream that you take, right?
I guess, but not to monitor the blood.
Yeah,
right?
you'd
Like,
have
you
to get yeah.
Like if you wanted it to truly know when you're not high anymore,
Yeah.
like
That would be awesome.
yeah,
Just
that
being
it would just
high
like
24/7.
It would schedule it as it would be high like 18/7 because like
Right.
you'd like have it get you high until like the moment before work, and then at the moment you start work you're completely sober because like it knows exactly when you'll.
Or
be
you could just have like
completely sober.
CBD stuff, like
Exactly.
you
Well,
have
and it would
CBD,
it would transition you for show.
yeah.
So it would
your
like
just muscles feel nice, like they're not like super tense, which they are at work all the time.
yeah.
Another so technology, even though that's not what we're talking about at all. How do you transfer it to technology? Like,
So there was this thing that like when I first heard of it, I was like super excited. I was like, why is nobody talking about this? And it's because it's sort of like mostly bullshit.
Right.
But there's this thing called binaural beats. Have you heard of this?
binaural beats.
Yeah. Have you heard of this thing?
I might have heard of it.
Because I'm about to rock your goddamn world with what this is.
Deliver it to me.
So it's this idea that you can make sounds that because of the way that they sit like in headphones, like you always have to wear it with headphones because it relies on you having two ears.
Right.
Because what it does is it plays two beats or two rhythms or two sort of like wavelengths, like wah, 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 or whatever it is in each of your ears.
Yeah.
But it controls the speed at which each ear like sort of pulses, which does something to your brainwaves.
That
Like
makes
they've
you
found
feel kind of
that
like
makes you
high.
feel a certain way. So like there's this sort of science
I believe
about this.
I believe I've checked out a couple of them and they didn't work.
They
on
didn't
me,
do
like,
shit.
No.
I mean, some people say that like if you like do it in exactly the right circumstances, which is to like have your eyes covered, be in like a dark, quiet room, like be lying down, like have it just so that like that is the only thing that you're experiencing. Apparently, it does like have some sort of effect.
You'd have to go in like one of those like the where you fill a bathtub full of salt.
Yeah, exactly. Like a
Sleep deprivation of sleep.
sensory deprivation.
Sensory deprivation
not
chamber.
sleep deprivation.
Not sleep deprivation chamber.
No.
That is just a weird pervert's fucking torture chamber.
It's called a sleep lab, and lots of people go there. What were we
Sleep
saying?
labs are
So yeah,
murder.
what about, like I've heard of binaural programs that are supposed to simulate weed.
Right.
It's supposed to simulate being high. So what if like we just baked those into like all radio signals, all like
But then you'd be getting high like in the middle of the day. You're like in traffic. You're like, no. Next up, a binaural beat. And they
whether
like
you like it or not.
it's like you're Your volume settings have been disabled. No! Not the bite
It
out.
locks the doors.
It puts your car on autopilot. So you have to.
But see, that would
experience it.
actually be sick. Okay, here's what
But not for people who
Oh my
don't want
God.
to be
Oh,
high.
yeah, okay, so
That's
like
like a totalitarian.
okay, I will give you that. I will give you that there will be like an opt-out feature. Okay,
Right.
and like obviously children will be opted out automatically, and you know whatnot. But what if
I'm listening.
in a world
In a world
where you can opt out of this if you want, and it's obviously not available to children, but at 4:20 every day,
you get high.
all radio signals broadcast the high signal,
Nice.
and so everybody in the world can get high.
Yeah, so you can't tune a kid can't tune to like this one radio station at past a certain hour. Like it just won't let them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, and you'd have like a little, iPod
Little-
or whatever.
Yeah, a little ear pad. It's mommy and daddy's time right now.
Yeah. just go play.
And like they get a nanny to watch them.
So the
Then the
nanny can't get high?
No, she can get high on the weekends.
That's true.
You know,
Yeah.
they don't really smoke on the weekends. They just smoke during the weekday.
Yep.
At
Yep.
4:20.
At 4:20.
But then the high is gone because it's just binaural beats.
And there's one at 4:20 a.m. too.
yeah.
You know, for like just the people who
There's
like
just the
to.
night hawks.
Yeah.
People who are working late.
Exactly.
You know, just like want to call it 4:20. Like, what you
Hey
smoking?
man, can I get this going on? Can I get a nice sativa blend?
Got a hybrid.
So what can you think of anything else? One thing have noticed that I haven't seen at all is weed spaghetti, and
Oh, weed spaghetti.
yeah,
Weed sketty.
weed getty.
Weed getty. When I was on the Battle of Weed Gettysburg, I saw a lot of shit.
or Bud Sketty.
Bud Sketty. Hey, my name's Bud Sketty.
Become a pastafarian.
You've made that joke before.
Have I?
Yes.
Oh, I think there is a real thing of pastafarianism.
Really?
It's like believing the flying spaghetti monster or whatever.
That's amazing.
Have you heard of this?
Probably.
It's
You've
like
probably
an
told
it's
me
an
about it.
atheism thing. It's like if God is real, then like so is my flying spaghetti monster. It's basically saying like I can say anything exists, you dumb fucking idiots.
That's actually kind of badass. I like that.
It's the best thing ever. Everyone should be pastafarians. And that's the end of the topic.
Oh, beautiful.
So
So the moral of the story is by Pastafarian, take all the good shit out, leave all the bad shit. Nope. Take all the good shit, leave all the bad shit.
yeah, take that bad shit, throw it into the ocean.
Take the bad shit.
Because the ocean
No,
is
no,
just
no,
a
no.
deposit for all of our bad shit.
Okay, Jim. I've been wanting to talk to you about the the topic of oceans.
The recycling plan that you're on is, quite frankly, destructive.
Jim, I see you drop a rapper at least 7 times each podcast.
I don't know why I buy all my food pre-wrapped.
And you have like a hose that goes directly into the ocean. It's really troubling. You know what else goes directly into the ocean, Jim? Our merchandise.
Yeah,
When people buy it, they just throw it in the ocean.
exactly.
You can get our merch.
To throw into the ocean. It's at thejupiterboys.com/shop. Or possibly /store. Just go to thejupiterboys.com. There's a link there.
Please don't throw our merchandise in the ocean. We don't condone it. We don't encourage it. Don't throw anything in the ocean unless it's fish. Throw them in the
I mean,
ocean.
yeah, you can throw fish in the ocean if you want.
Yeah, just catch them and then just toss them right back in like you're throwing a fucking sausage at your buddy.
Thank you, Christo Graham, for the use of our theme music.
Throw sausages at your buddies every weekend. Yeah.
Thank you, Quinn. I love that every week it's like just more like Michael McDonald.
It really is.
Or is that his name?
No, Michael Bolton.
No,
Oh, Michael McDonald.
the one from 40-Year-Old Virgin. Yamo Be There. If I have to hear Yamo Be There one more time.
No, it's Michael McDonald.
Yeah, that's what you're becoming more.
Oh yeah, Michael McDonald.
Well, there's a little bit of Bolton in there.
Yeah.
Fam, thanks for being with us. Thanks for listening to this nonsense.
Sorry for calling you fam.
Yeah. Whoa, no, I'm not. Actually, they are our fams.
That's true.
Shoot those nuts.
Straight down your fam gullets. Caribbean.
What dolphin shark?